Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today, kind of special because doing a review for a French magician, FISM winner, who I've never heard of. I've never heard of him. He reached out to me on his own and said, hey, I have this brand new download, this new release. It's like almost 3 hours of FISM level card magic. Are you interested? And I was like, yes. So this is Air 1. That's his name. I looked, I couldn't find anything else out there about his real name. I'm sure Air 1 is his stage name. And at first I thought, is the download called Air 1? No, it's his name. So he performs under Air 1. Like I said, he's a French magician. This is the download. You can find it over at magic-vod.com, magic-vod.com. It is $42, 42 bucks. And like I said, almost 3 hours of advanced level knuckle busting card magic, beautifully shot, well taught, but certainly not for the faint of heart. And I think that over 10 tricks. There's not 10, there's probably like 11, 12, somewhere there, 10 tricks, but tons of magic, tons of card magic. You want to hear what he teaches you? Let me just say I watched an English dub version. So there's an English dub and a French performance. The English is just dub over the top of it. So he starts with an ambitious card routine. It's only a performance, but it's fun to watch and it gives you an idea of how Air 1 performs. His second one is called Union. He's going to teach you his version of the Anniversary Waltz. Third is the Joker. It's a transpo that has 3 phases in it. Number 4 is called Freedom of Touch. You're going to have a spectator freely touch 4 different cards, and magically they all become the aces. You'll put them back in the deck, and then they'll be found one at a time on top of the deck. The 5th trick is called A-Switch. It's kind of like a sandwich effect and an ace transpo mashed together. Number 6 is called Twist and Switch. It's his version of twisting the aces. Then his 7th trick is called Quarterback. A card is chosen by the spectator, it's lost, the deck is shuffled. The magician then fans the deck and then uses another card to go into the deck to find the chosen card. Number 8 is called the Reverse card. And of course, this is where a chosen card causes the deck to reverse several times. Number 9, he's going to teach you his version of Oil and Water. Number 10 is called Fusion. This is where just visual change after visual change after visual change happens back to back to back, and then there's a crazy climax at the end. Trick 11 is called the Paradox card. This is where a prediction that's been on the table the entire time turns out to be the chosen card, so it's his version of the mystery card or the stranger card. And then his 12th trick is called Be Different, and this is his signature routine. And then at the very end, Air 1 is going to perform for you his FISM act, and this is the recording from FISM. And he's seated at a table, he's got a bruise on his face, it looks like he's been beat up. He's playing a character that it's applying for a job at a casino, like he wants to be a dealer. But it's got an audio recording, so he's not actually speaking, he's lip syncing to the audio recording, and it's because there's also another character. So there's this gruff boss guy trying to interview him, trying to see his skills, like are you a good enough card shark that you could be a dealer? And all the while he's trying to prove that he's not a magician, right? But that he's a good dealer. So he starts with taking the deck out of the box and the cards are all blank, front and back. And then he magically makes backs and makes faces. And then he pulls out the 4 aces. And his first effect is that he just finds the aces, right? He cuts to the aces. And then his second effect is like ace production, like flash ace production all at once. Then he's going to transform those 4 aces magically into the royal flush and spades. And then he kind of does a triumph effect where he shuffles face up into face down. And then they ask him, well, did you control the cards? And he's like, well, yes. And then he shows that the entire deck is now in a new deck order. So it's really fun to see back to back to back. In fact, halfway through the sequence, he handcuffs himself so that you're watching the remaining half of the tricks all being done while he's handcuffed. And then in his finale, after he makes all the cards go back to new deck order, the handcuffs magically vanish. So it's fun to watch. He's very skilled, obviously well-deserved, to be a FISM winner. But like I said, this is for intermediate to advanced level magicians. This is for people who really want to take their card magic level from here to here. You also have to be somebody who is fine with sitting through 3 hours of tutorial for 12 tricks, and that it's not going to bother you that you see everybody's mouth moving in French, but you hear a dubbed English voice. So those are the pros and cons, really. That's pretty much it. But yeah, 3 hours of card magic, solid FISM level, hard hitting. Nobody else is doing this, right? If you bought this, you'd be doing magic that nobody's seen. Like I said, I didn't even know who Air One is. I need to keep looking. If you know Air One's real secret identity, put it down below for everyone to see. Otherwise, you can pick this up at magic-vod.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, and one last thing. Do you like Star Wars? I love Star Wars, and I have another channel that covers all of my Star Wars fandom. You got game tutorials, classic book reviews. You can watch me build my Kylo Ren costume, or you can watch me build my massive X-Wing model. I've been with the franchise since 1977, the very beginning. I own the mail-away Boba Fett. So my channel is all about my love for Star Wars with absolutely zero hate. Because basically, if it says Star Wars, I love it. So if you've got a second, drop by and check out my Star Wars channel. Thank you.